Hey everyone, in this video we are going to build a beautiful count up animation using HTML, CSS and a little bit of JavaScript. You have probably seen this effect on websites showing stats like customer served, sales made or purchase completed, and today we are going to create it from scratch, step by step. So open your code editor and let's get started. We are now creating a statistics section, also known as a container section, which is popular on modern websites. Each card in this section represents a key metric for a business or a brand. Example, the first stat shows meal delivered with an icon of utensils. This could be used for a food delivery website or a restaurant. The second stat, happy customers, has a smiling face icon. It shows the number of satisfied users or clients, a great way to build trust. Next, we have menu items. This could be used in a restaurant or food app to show the number of available dishes. And finally 5 stars with a star icon which tells visitors how many 5-star reviews or top ratings a business have received. Let's start by resetting default styles with a universal selector. We remove padding and margin from all the elements and set box sizing to border box to make the layout sizing easier to manage. We are also setting the font to Poppins for a clean and modern look. We are giving the body a dark background color. This will help the counter cards to stand out and give the section a bold look. The wrapper acts as a flex container. We center it in both vertical and horizontal direction using absolute positioning and transform. It spans 80% of the viewport width and uses flexbox to space out the counters evenly. Each container is a square box using Vmin units for responsiveness. We use flex blocks again to stack the icon, number and text vertically. A dark background and a bright blue bottom border give the box a nice card-like appearance. Now we style the icons. We are giving them the same blue color as the border, increasing the size and centering them. Here's the star of our animation. The num span. We use grid with place items center to center the number perfectly. It's large and bold so it catches the user's eye. Finally, we style the description text below the number. It's light grey, centered, and spaced nicely using padding. This gives the counter a neat and polished finish. Now coming to media queries. First we target screens up to 1024 pixels wide and like tablets and small laptops. We slightly reduce the wrapper width and also shrink the counter boxes to maintain the balance on small screen. Next we handle for portrait tablets and larger phones using 768px. Here we enable flex wrap on the wrapper so the boxes stack in 2 rows. We use calculate 50% minus 40px to give each box about half the width with some spacing and bump the gap between them. Finally, we target mobile screens under 480 pixels. The counter now takes up full width using 100%, so they stack vertically. Font size is reduced to keep everything clean and readable on small devices. Let's begin with JavaScript. First we select all the number elements with class num. These are the spans that will count up. Next we define the total time for the animation, in this case 4 seconds. We loop through each num element using for each. Inside the loop we set the start value to 0. Then we grab the final number using data val and calculate interval between each count. We use set interval to update the number by 1 at each step. Once the number reaches the target value, we clear the interval to stop the animation. And that's it. Let's see the final result. As you can see, the numbers row animate smoothly from 0 to the target values, giving our website a professional and dynamic look. So here's the final result. A clean and modern count-up animation that works beautifully on all screen sizes. Simple to build and add tons of life to any website. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like, subscribe and tap the bell icon so you never miss a creative project like this one. Drop a comment if you like the variations of this effect, and I'll catch you in the next one.